What's up, guys? The Siege of the Bob's Burgers movie fan 2008 here, and today I'm going to do a review on The Ant Bully. Came out the year of 2006, the same year as Cars, Barnyard, Ice Age 2, The Meltdown, Over the Hedge, The Piece of Crap, The Wild, Curious George, Happy Feet, Flushed Away, etc. So basically the plot is it's about this kid called Lucas. He's always getting picked on by these bullies, and he wants to really get his anger out. But he gets his anger. He puts his anger out on all these innocent ants. But there's this one ant called Sock. He's trying to find his crystal thing to stop this Lucas, and they call Lucas the Destroyer because he's bully ant. Meanwhile, they invent this machine thing where they shrink Lucas small, but Lucas's parents go away for the weekend, and Lucas gets shrunk small, and the ants get him, and Lucas tries to find a way to turn big again, and that's basically what the plot is. Now, guys, I used to love this movie when I was a kid. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, when I was looking at what movies to watch, when I saw The Ant Bully, I was like, The Ant Bully? What the hell's The Ant Bully? I looked at the poster, I was like, oof, I've never heard of this movie before. We'll see how this goes. So then I put it on, I gave it a watch, and I gotta say, I freaking love this movie. That's why I freaking love this movie, guys. This movie's honestly a classic. This is honestly one of the most nostalgic movies I've ever watched in my life. It's one of the best films in 2006. Sure, it's not the best movie of 2006. It's not my favorite movie of 2006. That still goes to Cars. But this movie is still a lot of fun. It's definitely way better than The Wild. Ugh, don't get me started on that movie. Anyway, so now let's get to the thing. So the animation in this movie, I will say the animation still holds up to this. Sorry, guys, I just got a notification. Hang on. Yeah, sorry about that, guys. I got a notification. Back to that saying. Now, the animation still holds up to this very day. I still love the animation. The animation still holds up to this day. And let's get to characters. So we have the characters Lucas. Honestly, Lucas, he's such a great character. I like Lucas. He was such a great and entertaining character. He's one of those, sure, he was very mean to the ants at first, but he grew development and grew kindness and all. I mean, he's not really a mean character. He was he's just wasn't that nice to the ants. You probably know what I mean. And then we have the character Sock, which Sock is a great villain. I like Sock. Which oh, by the way, Nicolas Cage plays this movie, which is pretty cool. Which I like Nicolas Cage. He's a great actor. And that's the guy who plays Nicolas Cage. He plays as Sock. Which Nicolas Cage is the guy who played in National Treasure, which I love National Treasure. It's such a great movie. Anyway, then we have the character Hova. Hova, she's such a nice, generous character. Which, honestly, she's such a nice character. She didn't really hate Lucas like the other ants did. But honestly, she was such a nice character to Lucas. Really nice. And we have the character Fugax and Krila. Yeah, they're great characters. I really like those two characters. And then we have the character Stan Beals, the villain. Honestly, he's kind of a weak villain. I'm sorry, guys, but honestly, Stan Beals, he's kind of a weak villain. I know he wasn't really in this movie that much, but honestly, he's such a weak villain. He was the only scenes he appeared in was the scene where Lucas wanted to get rid of the ants, and the climax. They're the only scenes he appeared in. And that's it. Speaking of climax, I really love the climax. Climax is great. And we have those bullies as well, which honestly, I don't have an opinion on them, because they weren't really in this movie that much either. They were only in the beginning and the end. Which, yeah. At least some of them became friends with Lucas. Which, yeah, and the bit where Lucas actually stood up to him, and then the kid says, "Dog pile! I said dog pile! You heard the man. Dog Pio! And they all start chasing him, start running, going, ah, no, don't hurt me, mommy! Honestly, that scene was so freaking funny. He's basically like Nelson from The Simpsons, where, you know that episode in The Simpsons where Bart actually stood up to Nelson for the very first time? And then Nelson was like, mommy! Yeah, it sort of reminds me of that. I mean, I think this is before. Yeah, this scene, that actually happened after Ant Bully. The Ant Bully came out before that episode happened. Which, yeah, it's when the animation upgraded. Even though, which, yeah, I know... Yeah, even though Nelson bullies Bart, he is sometimes nice to him. But anyway, back to Ant Bully. But now, and also, guys, this movie also received a video game for the PlayStation 2 and the Wii and all. Which honestly, guys, this is gonna shock you. I've actually never played this game. That's right, I have never played the video game, the Ant Bully. I've seen the movie, but I've never played the game. You all might be very shocked, but I don't know, I didn't even know this movie got a video game until last year. That's right, last year. I was like looking through it, I saw the Ant Bully, I was like, the Ant Bully! I haven't seen that in a long time, and then I heard it got a video game. I was like, what? I didn't know Ant Bully got a video game. Because yeah, I've never played this game in my life. When I ever play this game in the future, maybe. It kind of depends. So yeah. The Battle for the Lawns on. Sorry, I was just reading. But honestly, guys, what can I say? And I really love the scene. There's one funny scene where the ants were taking Lucas, but his grandma saw, and she screamed all along. Honestly, that scene was so funny. And then she tried, later on in the movie, she tries chasing the ants, and the ants went down the drain. And then her teeth falls down the drain and said, Lucas, come back! Honestly, I couldn't stop laughing at that scene. That scene was so freaking funny. Honestly. Oh. Honestly, guys, if any of you have never watched the Ant Bully, I honestly recommend it, guys. This has got to be one of the best and most funniest movies of 2006, honestly. Oh my god, this is more entertaining. If you want to watch a more entertaining movie than The Wild, watch the Ant Bully. This has got to be one of the best movies of 2006. I mean, first is Cars, second is Over the Hedge, 3 is Ice Age 2, The Meltdown, 4 is Curious George, rewind. Number 3 is Barnyard, number 4 is Ice Age 2, The Meltdown, number 5 is Curious George, The Ant Bully will probably be number 6, and 7 is Happy Feet, which, yeah, so yeah, those movies I mentioned, like Cars, Over the Hedge, Barnyard, Ice Age 2, The Meltdown, Curious George, The Ant Bully and Happy Feet are my top 7 favourite movies of 2006. And they are all way better than the Disney movie, The Wild. Oh boy, I am going to one day do a rant on that movie, so stay tuned for that. So yeah, overall, guys, there's no negatives. I give this movie a 10 out of 10. It's such an amazing, brilliant masterpiece. I love this movie so much. It's so nostalgic to me. It's from the same, it's from the old company, the same company that make like Jimmy Neutron. Which and yes, guys, I did a review on Jimmy Neutron. I'm not doing a redo review, so yeah. So yeah, if you guys never seen the Ant Bully, I totally recommend this movie. It's super funny and hilarious. It's so entertaining. It's one of the most funniest movies of all time. So thank you all for watching. Oh yeah, and the story of this movie is don't bully people if they're like shorter than you, because that's the point. You know how he said, oh, what are you gonna do about it? Nothing, because I'm big and you're small. Yeah, this movie teaches us not to bully people that are like shorter than you. Which there are some people that's like shorter than me in real life, but I don't bully them. I treat them nicely, so I'm a nice person, guys. So right, like I said, I give this movie a 10 out of 10. It's a miserable masterpiece. I love this movie very much. It's super nostalgic. It's so funny. It's one of the most funniest movies of all time. So thank you all for watching, and goodbye.